Continuation for Chemistry MYE 24-25. Question number 7. Which of the following is a mixture? So one way for you to answer this is, of course, if we're looking for a mixture, it will not be an element. An element is something that you can find in the periodic table. Just like, for example, calcium is an element with the formula of Ca. Its atomic number 20. So calcium, it's an element. Another element is iodine. Iodine is an element. Element number 53 with the chemical symbol of I. Now, ammonia is not a mixture because this is an example of a compound. So ammonia has a formula. Ammonia is a chemical formula of NH3, which is the compound that we learned when we discussed the covalent compounds. So our correct answer is brass. If you remember, brass is a mixture, which is an alloy, combination of copper and zinc. Question number 8. Which diagram represents the electronic structure of sulfur atom? So we can answer this by finding out what is the number of electrons or the atomic number for sulfur. Sulfur has an atomic number of 16, so it means it has 16 electrons. So using the electronic structure, we know that it will have a 2 on the first shell, 8 on the edge, second shell, and 6 on the last shell. So therefore our answer is letter C. Now let's find out what element is atom letter A. Atom letter A has a configuration of 8, 2, and 8. Therefore it has 10. So we can say that that is neon. Atom B has an electron configuration of 2 and 6. 2, 6 is 8. Therefore that is oxygen. And the last one, element D. Element D is not possible. It's not a correct configuration because, as we all know, the first shell needs to have a maximum of 2 electrons, and only the second shell and the next shell will have an 8 electron. So element D is not correct electronic structure. Question number 9. The molecules of nitrogen, which is N2, has an MR of 28. Oxygen, which is O2, has an MR of 32. And hydrochloric acid, that has an MR of 36.5 in air at room temperature and pressure, move at different average speed. Which of the following shows the correct order of the average speed to the molecules? So starting from the fastest to the slowest. Remember that factors affecting the speed of their movement or the way they're diffusing is their MR. The smallest the MR, the faster it will move. So arranging which was as the smallest MR, it will be nitrogen, which has 28, followed by oxygen, which has 32, and HCl, which has 36.5. Remember, how do we calculate MR? We're going to multiply the number of atoms for every element with its mass, and then add with how many elements do we have in a compound. So for example, in N2, there are 2 N's. So therefore it's 2 times nitrogen has a mass of 14. So that's how we get 28. Another example, let's say we have H2O.